If you were having coffee with me, I'd be happy to have you visit my tangle of words. Mind the subtext, but do make yourself at home. Kufadaya. Kufadaya is a Shona slang term that gained significant popularity from late 2025, primarily within Zimbabwean social media and music circles. While its exact definition varies based on context, it generally refers to enjoyment, partying, vibing, or living freely in the moment, occasionally with reckless abandon. If you're having coffee with me, I'll tell you that the word pops up in various situations. Someone describing their weekend plans might say, "Tiri kufadaya pa weekend." Translation: we're going to enjoy ourselves this weekend. Someone asked how life is treating them might shrug and say, "Kungofadaya henu," meaning we're just enjoying life, or at least pretending to. While the word might be about the pursuit of happiness, far, which could be its parent verb root, it usually leans towards a certain cavalier attitude to decision making, which could be called farisa, meaning acting out, showing off, or overdoing things, like blowing your entire salary on a single night before you pay rent, buy groceries, and pay debts. Kufadaya is YOLO with the chance of a hangover. You're having coffee with me, I'll tell you that I heard a group of youngsters discussing their weekend plans, justifying their planned extravagance with how we could wake up to missiles, problems. Besides, can't lose sleep over a war that would not affect us. So they would. Kufadaya. Then we woke up, not to missiles, but an explosive notification that the petroleum prices would be going up with immediate effect to $1.77 and $1.71 for diesel and petrol respectively. While it's not spelled out in the notice, the result is because of the rising price due to, let's call it, geopolitical tensions. The press release also reveals something interesting on the nature of government benevolence. See, we must be grateful that they reduced their charges to cushion the consumers from the rising international prices. Otherwise, the price would have gone up to $1.90 per liter. A document which is reported to show the price build-up shows some taxes and levies which can leave one marveling at the government cushioning us from its own impositions, and if it can't cushion us better. Looking at regional and global pricing, how standardized are petroleum prices? How much are you paying per liter? If you're having coffee with me, I'll tell you that the government also claims that there's 3 months of fuel reserves, and you'll have to forgive me. History has taught us to be cautious when they try to assure us of the situation of things. Meanwhile, the market is already responding to the fuel price increase, and then there's those who also like to point out how people without cars should not comment on the fuel price increase. Yet, it affects everyone. Fuel goes up, goods and services also go up. Public transport operators have already hiked up their fees by 100%. A trip that used to be 50 cents is now $1. If you're having coffee with me, I'll tell you how odd it is that fuel going up by a couple of cents results in a 100% increase in public transport. I guess they learned from the past. The government is now urging them to not make unjustified increases, and seeing how they reduced levies on fuel, it's their hope that the same spirit cascades down to our business people. Hope, as they say, is free. As the international prices continue to rise, another price hike looks imminent. Hopefully not. If you're having coffee with me, I'll tell you that while some spend all night at Kufadaya, some hustle in the city that never sleeps. A night vendor went viral for cooking Sadza in the streets. Some argue that this is now overdoing the nighttime vending culture, making a mockery of the city's world-class standards and the health concerns. While others argue for an empathic look at someone trying to make an honest living as best they can. He saw an opportunity and he took it. Some have called for an equal scrutiny across all vendors. People cook and serve all sorts of street food, chips, burgers, hot dogs. But Sadza is where they draw the line. Why start making a fuss over only that? Meanwhile, the mayor of Harare responded with the trademark solution to problems: a ban on nighttime vending. The Sadza cooker has since been apprehended on yet to be publicized charges, with some well-wishers wanting to set him up in proper business. Maybe I should also set up a small gas cooker in the middle of the CBD and blog while I cook Sadza as I wait for my moment of viral fame. So I too can Kufadaya. What's been happening in your neck of the woods?